Alive for Vegas. Wilson gets denied by Stewart.
Block shot here in these finals. What about this one? Just a beautiful contest, all ball from the...
Beautiful call, though, by the Sky coaching staff to get Diamond one-on-one.
Stewie spins off high off the glass where she's got every
Resolve.
They're one of the better shooting teams, too. 4th in the WNBA in field goal percentage.
Beautiful cut and a nice feed. We're going to see that a lot over the next decade.
That's one of the things the Seattle players were telling us yesterday, Alicia Clark and Tammy Whitcomb. They said, you know, we're so used to our fans pumping us up, and Stewart knocks down the three.
You have Breanna Stewart on the floor. Everyone's got to have a little bit of a...
That Cheryl Reeve has put together. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, but very impressive. Stewie slides it.
We certainly do miss Ryan Howard, who was off to another tremendous start before she turned her ankle. Sloot finds Stewie.
Coming offense we saw most of this season for the Liberty. Nelson Adona gets stoned at the apex by the MVP.
Wow, Breanna Stewart, first team all defense. Holy cow.
Oh, if there's a little arc on that pass, Angel would have been at the rim with an easy deuce.
If you watch Chicago Sky basketball, they're not afraid to do that and take the risk and going for the home run pass, but Stewie makes them pay for it.
In her last game against Connecticut, and of course Jewel Lloyd with career high numbers this year too.
High pass, a nice catch by Breanna Stewart. And what a turnaround with one hand. That's
Early on in this season, what rotations work, what don't. That's a tough cover for Sykes. The Stewart just faces up and Russell sees the double, gives it off to Bird. They switch, Fouls picks her up, but then they find the open player, and Russell tipped in by Stewart. To play in the opening quarter. Bird to Russell. Russell on the miss, Stewie on the tip. We're tied.
That's what happens when you watch youth basketball, because everybody's right-handed. Everything goes to the right. Finally, Stewie gets a friendly.
Here's Plum into the paint, gets denied by Stewart. Breanna Stewart with rejection after rejection in this third. She's
Chicago Sky First, brought to you by Chicago First Lady, the official River Cruise partner. The best way to experience Chicago. First game at home this season for Cardoso, and Stewie's heating up a little bit.
something a third grader could do. Down the middle, now back to Quinn. Oh well. To Sue, dumping it into Breanna. She's not going to miss this one. I can guarantee you that one.
Los Angeles has never led in this game. Seattle's led by as many as 13. Unselfish play to Stewart.
It's great hustle on the defensive end. They come up with a turnover and then just unselfishly right.
Gets everybody to stop.
But Minnesota is doing a great job of flooding the paint. But when you flood the paint, you get...
Really nice job so far defensively by the Dream. And nothing has come easily. Stewie with a little fadeaway. That didn't come easy either. It just went in. Stewart left open just for a second. That's all she needed, right? That looked a lot more like the New York Liberty offense where you...
Here's Thomas, the locomotive in transition. Gets denied by Stewart.
In the MVP pregame, did you not notice that? And she hasn't been able to get many calls. And here...
Stewart leading the break, calling her own number, trying the contact,
wow.
making the tough shot, and she's got an and one, as only Stewie.
Smooth.
Here's O'Hay, drives all the way in, kick out to Stewart, wide open. She's starting to get that confidence back in three-point range after hitting.
Los Angeles has never led in this game. Seattle's led by as many as 13. Unselfish play to Stewart. Trying to force the pass inside. Stewie kept it alive. And now Seattle with 1:20 to play. Nice pass. How about that?
Watch this defensive effort. Okay, falling out of bounds, but then gets right back in the play. Doesn't stop, doesn't take a rest, but continues to...
Stewart left open just for a second. That's all she needed, right? That looked a lot more like the New York Liberty offense we're used to.
Thomas, massive screen on Laney, and then Stewart, a massive block.
Making an impact on the defensive end. 7'1" wingspan. Say hello to Dejanay Karen.
Benny Rundell likes those minutes for Steph Dolson. Rejected by Stewart. Laney comes away with it. Laney flings it ahead. Stewart lays it in. Plus the foul.
And final few seconds of the quarter. Ionescu using the Stewart screen. Dials it up. Can't get it, but Stewart with the lay-in and putback. A 15-point first quarter for Breanna Stewart. On her in the last couple of days since the flagrant one that she got against Caitlin Clark on Saturday. And Stewart lays it in. Ionescu trying to drive past Carter, has to give it up. Here's Stewart now with 4 seconds to shoot. Contact is made. The ball drops in.
Langhorn now to Clark. Here's a pick by Stewart. Pick and flare by Breanna. She'll drive in. Little right-handed running hook. It's up and in.
She makes that pass look easy. Then she gets in the lane on the next possession and
Off Clark, now Breanna Stewart. Into the corner, Mosqueda Lewis. 4 seconds left. Dumping it low. Lobbing it into Breanna. She gets fouled. Did they call it? No, they didn't. But the bucket goes up and in.
Inside, Clark has to kick it right back out. Stewart will run